Mhm.
They're at the first at the fire hose, the Fed for the most part. So they have the liquidity to do that, and housing prices are just going through the roof, as everyone knows,
Mhm.
and they're taking advantage of it. They're going into neighborhoods and bidding up houses.
And this plan for the real estate's been here for a very long time. If you go back to the Obama and Clinton administrations, they're the ones that took a bunch of land and turned them into parks, federal parks that took it away, the rights away from the people. And there's a lot of productive land that you could grow crops on or have people live on that would, allow people to have some earning power and be able to take care of themselves. And what that did was it herded people into the cities. And it's actually unconstitutional because all of the land granted in the United States back in the very beginning was done via land grants. And these land grants, according to Old English law, once you have the land, they shouldn't be able to tax you. They shouldn't be able to take your land and all of those things. And they had to figure out a way to get the land out of the hands of the people. Because according to the founding fathers, if you had land and a gun, you were equal to your neighbor, regardless of your social status. And so what they had to do is they had to attack land ownership rights and herd people into cities so that they could control them. Because if you look at most cities in the U.S., they're incorporated. They turned them into corporations. Corporations are easier to control than townships in which, the power is in the people. Now the power is in these administrators who are running these corporate townships. And what they haven't been able to do in America is take control of the guns. They've tried and it just hasn't worked. So they haven't been able to complete their plan in breaking apart those two things that the founding fathers knew would provide people the ultimate freedom, but they've gone halfway there. The land thing, I think, in the consolidation of resources into these mega corporations, which, by the way, subverts the Constitution, because most of the Constitution is written rights from the government, not rights from private corporations. And so now you have this corporatocracy that effectively is ruling over these people, and they do it through issuing edicts through people's jobs. If you want to come, you have to be vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, you can't work for us. Okay, the government doesn't have to do that, but if you want a job with a corporation, you have to get vaccinated. So that's how they can facilitate policy and get around the Constitution.
So, Rob,